Amber Ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So today, I've opened this box. I haven't taken the contents out yet, but I've received this from the creator, Rial, from My Lucky Card, and it's a new version. Well, there's two decks actually in here. Let's just take them out. Lovely wrapped and protected with this box. So two new decks. So one is the Pam's DeLight. So we'll look at this one in a minute. Well, I'll do a separate video because this is the updated version on the Oswald Worth, which is the it's called the Vintage Worth now, but originally it was Arcane's du Tarot Kabbalistique, which is from Tarot of the Magicians by Oswald Worth. It's now called the Vintage Worth, but we'll have a look at that one in the next video. This is Pam's DeLight, which I'm really excited to be showing you. So for those who remember, originally the deck that was released by Rial at My Lucky Card was the Pam's Vintage. It's been out for a couple of years now. Originally a small kind of poker size, and then came out in this lovely, and I love the boxes that you get from the Europe. Now it's not the same if you order from the States, but this is a really thick, lovely, almost like, feels almost like a padded box, really gorgeous. And this was the Pam's Vintage, which was this aged vintage stained deck, which just looked fantastic. And I've done a walkthrough of that. I'll try and link them below in case you want to see full walkthroughs of them. And then last year, back in 2019, she released Pam's Tarot, which was original art only, and I love this one. It's got the roses and lilies back, but you know, it is just the cards. They are bright, which I really liked. No titles or numbers or anything, but they're really lovely cards. So that was Pam's Tarot original artwork. Cardstock is amazing as well. It's a lovely thick deck. Anyway, Rial reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, I've worked on a new deck. Could I send it to you? And I'm so grateful that she sends me these decks because she knows my love of RWS and her products, really, because they are quality. So I'm loving the matching design. So on here for the Pam's DeLight, we've got the roses and lily backs, but we've got these beautiful colors, you know, and this design has been changed with various colors. If you think of something like the Dirty Pam, as it was called, the Pamela Colman Smith Tarot, which later became the Radiant White Spirit, you know, it went to kind of like a blood and custard coloration. Here we have this lovely red roses and purple, pinky purple lilies, which is really nice. So let's take a look. Well, we'll have a look at the back first, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can get a good look here. There we are. So Pam's DeLight, 78 tarot cards plus 2 watercolor. Why am I saying water? 2 color variants. So yeah, we've had this before. So I think in this one there were some additional art cards at the back, I believe. Yeah, we had some additional art cards and things, Pamela's work. So very often you get a couple of additional cards with Rial's decks. Limited luxury color test edition, and this is the first print. Deck number. Now she did say in her email I can choose a number to put in there. She's given me some numbers to opt for. So because this is the first one, I'll choose a number, let her know the number, and then she will number them. So it looks like there's only going to be 30 of the first print of this deck. It's original art by Pamela Colman Smith, a recolor and design by Real from My Lucky Card, and this is 2020, so hot off the press. But I've just gotta say, I love these boxes. I think they're absolutely lovely, and if you do want one of these, then do order. Oh, we've got the hermit on the inside of the lid, which is fantastic, really gorgeous. And if that's the coloration of all of these, then I'm already impressed. So yeah, really nice thick padded box. Let's have a look. On the inside we've got this lovely kind of again aged effect. We've got this lovely yellow, rusty, orangey reds around the outside. It's really good quality, really sturdy and good quality box, so love it. So these are the cards. Let's have a look at the cards. Cardstock is always quality with these decks as well. Okay, so that's in frame. So yeah, let's just have a look. I mean, gorgeous. Again, we do have this kind of vintage feel. There is like an aging to the card. Really nice. They are borderless. And again, no titles or numbers, which I know some people like, others don't. I suppose if you're learning the tarot, you'd want a more kind of traditional one, but if you're a collector like me for RWS, then this is lovely. I mean, it has different coloration obviously, but let's just do a quick comparison. So it's not as aged, and I know some people with this version was kind of like, well, you know, it's a little too dark or a little too aged, then this might be a nice option. Cardstock feels a little thinner with this version. Let me just see by putting them side by side. Tiny bit it goes over the top, but not a lot. So so yeah, so where was we? Was up to the High Priestess, weren't we? So let's have a look. Let's put that High Priestess, and then from this one you're going to get something a lot brighter. So these are the three versions. Are they all fitting in? Yes, they are. So this is the Pam's original artwork, the Pam's vintage, and now we have the Pam's DeLight, just to give you an idea of the differences and what you're going to get if you order any of these decks. So let's just pop these back. Okay. Our Empress. Really lovely. It's a really nice colour tones being used. I like this. Wow. Our Lovers. And if ever you want to pathwork with an RWS deck, I feel very drawn for that. I mean, it's like with having this completely borderless without any titles or words or numbers or anything, you just feel like you can step into this landscape. Beautiful. Oh, that's a gorgeous background colour. Really loving that with the Hermit. gorgeous wheel with the pinks and the purples. Justice. Hanged Man. There's our Death card. I really like these backs. I think that's a lovely colour combination. That's very atmospheric. Love Temperance. You still get this kind of age and shadowy sort of dramatic tones, but then you also get the beautiful blue and the greens. It's a lovely combination. The Devil. The Tower. Here we have the Star card. Oh, that's rich. That's lovely, rich colours. Beautiful. And the Sun. These people seem to stand out more as well from other cards I've seen, so the line work is really nice too. The World. And then we go into our minors, so we have our cups. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Such a warm colour. Stunning. And the same with the 3. And are the others limited to 30? I think the others were 60. Looking at the boxes. First print A60. I don't know if that means there's 60 of them. These are really nice. I like the pinky purple tones in a lot of the cards, and it really matches the backs, you know, they're really lovely. Here we have our Pentacles. And there's like a greeniness to them, which is really nice. Little snail. Here for the quartz here, we have these lovely, warm, sunny tones to them with the yellows. And we have our sword suit. Oh, wow. Look at that. I love that she's got the shadows from the swords. The moon reflecting. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. Purple and the blue together. Wow. Probably one of my favourite cards in the deck. That really captures that sort of atmospheric moodiness of it, really captures the essence of the Six of Swords. We're going towards a brighter future. Blue in this water is almost like electric. That's nice. Love this. The shading and coloration in this card is wonderful. I hope it's translating on camera. Lovely blue tones here in these courts. And then we have our final suit, which is the Wands. Love that. It's like a sunset. Wonderful. Cards feel really nice. Really nice. Of course, we've got the 2 additional cards. Oh, so we have an Ace of Cups. Let's have a look then. So we've got some alternatives to... Are they still in shot? Yeah, we've got some alternatives to look at. So if we go to the wheel. Okay, so we get a colour choice here. Oh, I love them both. I don't know what comes in the majors. I think I'll stick with that one and have this as a replacement card if needed. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which was the first suit that appeared. So we can either have the purpley tones or blue-grey tones. I think I like that one, which was in the main deck anyway, so yeah, that can be a backup too. Wow, so I think this is really beautiful, really beautiful deck. Nice card stock, really decent sized deck in terms of US games. Just a fraction smaller, but it's a decent size card. Let's pop that there. Let me just zoom out a minute to make sure we get everything in. So this is the box, particularly if you're ordering from the EU store. Pam's DeLight, 78 cards. By My Lucky Card. So do check out My Lucky Card. You can Google My Lucky Card. I'll put the information below as well. But this is a fantastic addition to the other 2 decks. And I'm really excited to work with it. And thank you, Riel, for sending this to me. Yeah. And in the next video then I'll be looking at the new version of the Oswald Worth, which is a majors only tarot. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste. and blessed be.